Hey guys, this is Deleted Cube, and here we are in episode 2 of the Connie. I made a mistake in the last episode. I forgot to do these lines. Shouldn't take too long. If you want to catch up, all you gotta do is just delete everything but the central profile. Everything else is still here. I'm in wireframe, I think, yeah. Everything's still here, just delete the central profile and you should be good to go. And I'm going to start doing that, doing the lines. And then I'm going to do the bridge dome. So, see you then. And I'll just move you down. It's pretty simple. And then, if you're wondering why there's a issue here, it's because of this. If you look at the underside view, there are dots. Those still have to be applied. Unfortunately, yeah. I'll be getting those in there pretty soon here. They're like a 1-minute project. Alright, let's see, go into tab into edit mode, and to start, this is actually kind of convenient. As you can see, it lies right on one of the points. So I'll do cursor to selected, and make myself a circle. You don't want a lot, so let's do 16. I still want a lot of geometry though. Do 16, so let's rotate it on the y-axis by 90 degrees. Scale it down till it looks good. And then look for the opposing points, like for instance these are opposing. So rotate it on the x-axis till they fall on that line. Go to individual origins. Get them as close as you can. Rotate it just a tad. Alright. Now I'm going to copy this. Sorry, I'm a little sniffly today. With Shift D, copy it up. It helps to be in between 2 points. Trial and error, trial and error. The closer you get to the point, the more accurate you want it to be. Just basic geometry, you know. Like this one's pretty darn close, but this one is slightly off, but it doesn't matter all that much. It kind of messes with the smoothness if it's not completely perfect. Now for the last one, I gotta use the underside view because it's inside the bulge. So there's one circle, there's the other circle. So I'll do Shift. Oops, forgot to press Shift. Shift D Y, and put you on the circle. They look too big, but it is just pixelated, so it's kind of hard to tell how big it is. Okay, so there's your next circle, and just drag it up. Do the same thing. Oops. Rotate on the x-axis. I'm going for these lines. Cheesy. Rotate it again. It helps to have your cursor way out here because it's a handle. If you want precision. Fabulous. Okay. Now, you're going to go onto each of these lines. I have to go into line select. And cut it in half with loop cut. Actually, this helps a little bit better. All you're doing is cutting them in half. That's all you're doing. Okay, once you cut that in half, delete it. Okay, where's that point? It's right there. Delete and delete. You're going to have 3 separate lines. So now it's like this right here, and press F and it should be pretty much lined up. Press F, press F, press F. I'm probably going to go in and rip these once it's, there we go, once it's in place. Delete. Now you're just removing the outside. I'll use that tool. Now you have circles. Piece of cake. Okay, just making sure I'm recording. And you can press L to select loose geometry if you want. Alrighty. Now something I forgot to do. Since you're in this step, go ahead and loop cut this line a couple times, because you're going to have windows in here. And you need that extra geometry so it doesn't screw up. And I'm going to move this. Oh, no wonder I was having issues earlier. I had 2 vertices here. Move it on the y-axis, so it just makes a small circle in there. What in the world is going on? I think I'm... Yeah, there's 129 vertices in there. So now if I get rid of this one, G, Y, move it on the y-axis. I'll just have to put a circle in there. And move the icosphere. G, Y. It's still going to go about the center, just going to have a circle in the middle. Alright, now let's select it and revolve it. Spin. .128, just like last time, and go around 360 degrees. Bingo. And as you can see, you have those. Beautiful. Completely smooth. Now, observe as it screws up on the smooth shading. Oh, actually came up pretty nice. But, okay, recalculate normals usually fixes everything. And look at that. Auto smooth. Boom. And let's go ahead and add modifier, edge split. And that should, let's go 45 degrees and apply that. That should only separate out this part. Why is it selecting that? Like, what in the world? Okay, select this, select that, select that. Okay, that's all one thing. This is all one thing. This is all one thing. This is all one thing. That's all one thing for some reason. Okay, well, I'm going to remerge these because there's no reason this should edge split really did a number on this thing. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. Merge by distance. There's 128 vertices, and that cleans it up. Cool. Sorry if I'm going really fast. I work fast. There you go. Smooth shading can be weird sometimes. So, okay, the whole thing is base hull. There we go. Assign, and then new yellow strips. I'll just make them yellow. It's kind of hard to determine what color these are, so I'll just do yellow for now. And L, 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 and assign. There you go, yellow, right there, cool. That's a hideous color, but you know, I'll darken it. That's a little better, yeah. And my icosphere is hidden, a whole bunch of stuff is hidden. Alright, I'll stop wasting time on that. Now, let's start the cursor to world order, that's what I want. And get out of that. Bridge superstructure. What? That happens to me all the time. Bridge superstructure. There we go. Let's create a sphere. 128 by 64. I'm gonna reduce the amount because I'm just gonna I'm just gonna use subdivision. 32 by 16, that's all I really need. It's gonna make working with this sphere a lot easier. And I'll divide it twice. It's not gonna be lined up anyways. See, it's going to go down below, as you can see. Now here we're going to use something fun. We're going to use proportional editing. But first, let's make this bigger. And wireframe. Let's use GZ and scale it up. This can be kind of difficult to get just right. There we go. Let's go ahead and hide the saucer. And we'll get rid of everything else. Don't get rid of that line because we're going to need it. Now go to the top view. Where's the top view at? I must have hidden it. Did I hide it? What the fudge? Let's kind of get rid of that vertice. What in the world? Where's my nut? Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna find. Okay, let's open another instance of Blender. Open the Connie, see if it has its top view. It does have its top view, so where's my top view? This is reference image. This is empty. Okay, I think I'm just missing that particular image. Okay, can I just append that file? Give me a second, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. All I did was go into append. My issue was I'll fix the blend file, don't worry. My issue, I appended these, but I didn't append this one, thinking it was different. I'm stupid. Okay. Well, anyways, I got the top view now. And you're probably thinking it's too big, but keep in mind, a lot of this is underneath the saucer, so let's hide some of these. Which one am I hiding? There. Yeah, a lot of that is under the saucer, so just keep that in mind. Where are my buttons? Oh, I'm not in edit mode. Now we're going to use proportional editing again, but don't keep the circle behind that line. There we go. Scales this on the x-axis. I'm gonna have to do the mirror modifier on this. It's looking a little rough at the moment. I'm just gonna redo it. Yeah, modeling is definitely trial and error. Like 100% all the time. There's no rule book on exactly what you do for each instance. Okay, I'll delete half of it, go to, oops, leave edit mode, mirror, and okay, clipping. It's very important to use the clipping tool. Very, very important. So I'll start from the top this time. I'm already on the top and I'm just not in edit mode. Select your vertice. G, you're only going to be on the y-axis. That looks great. I'm a little worried this got moved, so... Oh, I'm trying to select the other side. I'll scale it on the 3D cursor on the y-axis to 0. Oh, I'm proportionally editing. Yeah, so I gotta turn it off scale, y, 0, and that should line it back up again. GZ. Oh, turn it back on. GZ. Okay, now I'm going to delete these vertices up here. And delete that. I'm going to GZ, bring that down a bit, just attach. No, I screwed it up. Turn on proportional editing. GZ, bring that down just a tad. Bring it below like that. I want to bring this and this out like this. Alright. Leave edit mode, add modifier, subdivision surface. It lines up fairly well. Not perfect, but it's fairly good. This tool basically just smooths it out, that's all. ES Shift C so it doesn't go down. And this should bring it just to smooth it out even more. But I am going to move these up. It's not perfect, but it looks good to me. But I feel like I should move this outward on the x-axis like that. Should really smooth that out, definitely. Looks a lot better. Now, the render movie 3, bring the viewport up like that. And I'll bring back the saucer base. It seems a little bit too pointy, in my opinion. I'm gonna get some more images, see if I can get a better look at it. There we go. I don't know what it is, it just seems pointy. Like way too pointy. Maybe it is pointy, I don't know. Maybe it's not. But it looked okay from the top. Looks pretty pointy from there. Oh, here's one. Let's see. Open link in new tab. Where's my picture? There's my picture. I'll take a look at it from the front. Oh, shoot. That's right. I need to move this up, don't I? The back? I think that one's hidden. Yeah, both of these need to be moved up. Gotta get it just right. There it is. Planetary Sensor looks good, everything looks good. These plans are perfect. But I don't want to get too crazy. Yeah, this is just slightly too pointy, so I'm going to there. I'll grab those 2 points and proportionally edit. Nope. Them down like that. Perfect. I should line that up a little bit more. I love how it gives you those curved lines in this modifier. Yes, that's a lot less pointy. Yeah, that was my main issue right there. That is very smooth. Okay. Now to finally clean it up, I'm going to hit this button, hit this edge loop, and scale it on the y-axis by 0. I did it again. But actually that was kind of cool. Okay. it helps to just make sure everything's aligned properly. Okay. Now I need this because I'm going to be using that. So just throw that up there. You guys can make a new one, I don't care. Just throw it up there. Perfect. Okay. I will make this base hull. There we go. See what that looks like mirrored. It's very yellow. I mean, with materials. Okay. On to the next step, which is the bridge itself. I will go ahead and apply this. Apply, apply. Shoot. Too many subdivisions. Just throw it down, so apply. If I'm lucky, it should have the same amount of radii all the way around until I reach that point. That's perfect. And I will shade it smooth with auto smooth, of course. The beauty of proportional editing is that I still can make small tweaks to this. Let's find the bottom if I wanted to, just by doing it again. There we go. That's why I love that tool. Now let's make another sphere. It honestly doesn't matter how big it is. I'm gonna make it 64, no, 128 by 64 just to keep everything consistent. Just as smooth as possible. I'm going for maximum geometry. I hope I told you guys you don't have to do this much geometry if you don't want to. It's just recommended. Okay, let's go to, scale on the z-axis down a little bit. Okay. Remove this icosphere. Trying to find this point GZ. There's a fantastic way of getting your sphere just right. Alright, now I'm going to delete all this because I really don't need it. But what I'm gonna do is, because this looks just right, I'm going to select all that, Shift D, C, and then delete everything above that line. Select all those, fill it in. Now I'm just going to do E, S, Shift, Z to a dot. No, I'm going to go into here, right there. That's interesting. Turn on proportional editing. Scale on the z-axis like that. Scale. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to select all this and delete all the vertices right there. Okay, now this is another dome, so I'll grab the picture again. This is the cage version. This isn't going to be the... Sorry, not the cage version, the other version, the main one. Where are my tabs? Yeah, they are. Let's take a look at the top here. Like, it's not going to have the bridge window. Oh. Here's something. Okay, this is good enough. This is the remastered version, I think. Looks like it's just a dome. But I don't know what color it should be. That doesn't look very accurate to me. Perfect. Yellow, same color. Maybe a little warmer. Cool. Same process as last time. I'm going to solidify it. Okay. Apply that. Add modifier. No, not modifier. I'm going to frosted glass. Assign everything to frosted glass. Where's my icosphere? Bring that down. See how it looks. Sorry. Okay, now I'll do this. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Shift D, P, tab into edit mode, A, E, S, Shift Z, and bring that in. GZ, scale, just like that. Just below, right there. That's the reflector. Sign that. And then I'll make one of those, and it's going to go up to the lens here. Shift F, G, scale, Shift Z. There we go. That's also reflector material. It's gonna look groovy. Cool. looks good to me. Where's that coming from? There's a... Oh, right, that's why. Alright. I am currently running at 22 minutes, so let's see. Honestly, I'm going to... There is a site I use to get the color for the ship. I forget what it is. But I need a hex. I'll type in hex. Sorry, I'm going off screen here. It was in images. Yes, there is the hex. Okay, let's go to the reflector material and type in the hex. You can just type in a hex right here. If you find it online, you're going to want 979 E98. There you go. There's the color you want. With some... Where's my roughness at? With quite a bit of roughness, to be honest. That way it'll look slightly better. Maybe I'll darken it. No, I'll keep it the way it is. Where's my sun? Rotate that on the y-axis. Yes, that's a good color. I like that color. Okay, and then when it gets its windows in, it'll look great. Okay, I think I'll end the video here after I get my render in here. I'll bring it in. Just for fun. Okay, Shadesmith. Okay. Let's see how she looks. I like that. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna have to fix this, though. That's a bit weird. I might just have to cut off the... bring this edge inside the sphere. That'll fix it, probably. let it render. It's rendering slower than last time. Alright. I'll just show that on a desktop because I don't care. Gonna delete it anyways. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Join me next time when I build out the saucer windows, which are really not fun. I'll be honest with you. They are a real hoot, let me tell you. Oops. If I select the whole thing, press tab, you guys can get a nice wireframe here, just to see how detailed this gets. I am sitting at 56,000 polys right now. Good deal. The other one, the completed version, has almost 1 million. Actually, has more than 1 million, I'm pretty sure. It gets crazy. It really does. Oh, whoops. E scale shift Z. Just push that in. There you go. That's better. That'll fix it. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Well, here we are on the side. It's not perfect, you know. It's never going to be perfect, but you can only try. You can tinker with it on your own if you want. I might tinker with it off screen just to get this shape right. I am a little bit OCD, but right now, I think it looks pretty good, don't you think? Perfect. Okay. As I said, next time we're going to be doing these windows here. These off-center, not off-center, but what's the word? They are not symmetrical. That's the word. Symmetrical. They're not bad. So, cool. I will see you guys in the next episode. Ciao.